Hello there, Ringside Crew.
Hello there, Ringside Crew.
Hey dudes at Ringside Crew, this is Davian.
Hey, it's Jenny Santana here.
This is Elsie.
This is the Savage Juggernaut, Tamaku.
Inside Ring!
This is Thomas D. Bruff.
This is Billy Starks.
Mr. Chad Epic.
Megan Mason.
Hey everybody, Scotland's own Brody Adler.
The headliner in charge, Marco Mania.
This is your girl Charisma.
Papa Dink, Brendan Dicker.
This is According to Woods.
Savannah Summers.
I'm Shorty.
Casper inside.
Where you are watching
The internationally known
Dudes at Ringside podcast, hosted by Metal Geek and Joe the Panther Jr.
Hello there, wrestling fans, and welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I'm your host, Joe Panther III, and now, welcome from the top of Metal Mountain, in the middle of that big mosh pit, it's the Happy Heel himself. He's a wizard himself, the Metal Geek.
What's going on, Ringside Crew? What's going on, internationally known? What's going on, Joe? What's going on, everybody?
We need to go to the store, Geek, because I need to go get a new cap. Because today is the cap prediction show for tomorrow night's show in, where is it? What time is it in, Geek?
It's going to be in Melville, New York. And the thing is, you forgot to mention, I'm a wizard.
I just said your word, moron.
Right. But we're not alone tonight, Joe. We're not alone doing this prediction show, aren't we?
Oh no, we have a friend.
So let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside welcome to our good friend of the podcast, Mr. Ryandust.
What's up, guys? What's up?
Ryan, welcome. Finally to meet you. Virtually, but meet you.
Yeah, virtually, but good to meet you, Joe. Metal Geek, we've talked before in person.
Yeah. Yep.
You sure it wasn't far away? He had security. It was like, no.
Yeah. Joe, good to see you. I don't think we've ever talked in person like this.
You know what's funny? I told that to Geek when I went to the show in July. I was like, I don't remember meeting Ryan. Was he not there yet? Did he not arrive on the scene yet? Like, when did you start going to VPW shows, man? When?
I started going to VPW shows 2016 was my first VPW show. I went with my dad. My dad was like, "Hey, there's a wrestling show 30 seconds away from here," and I'm like, "Okay, let's do this." Because I got into wrestling about in 2013. I didn't go to any live events I did go to live events, but none independent wrestling. I didn't really know about independent wrestling yet. 2016, my dad was like, "Hey, let's go to a wrestling show. I'm not even joking you. 30 seconds away from my house." So I said, let's do it. I still remember the main event, VSK versus Firecat for the New York State Championship. That main event was so good. I remember just driving home with my dad that night, and we were both like, this is awesome. We just fell in love with just independent wrestling. But my dad, he used to watch wrestling back in the day. He would watch Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, The Ultimate Warrior. He would watch all those wrestlers. And because I got into wrestling, his first wrestling event was WrestleMania 30. That was his first event that he actually watched. And because of that, he just loves it. He loves watching wrestling. He loves going to the Victory Pro Wrestling shows. He loves seeing superstars, especially those that we watch, like VSK, Eric James. Those guys getting some spotlight on television. If it's AEW, if it's WWE, it's just cool to see those guys just make it on television, and just be like, hey, I know that guy. I've talked to him. It just feels so cool that you could say that. It feels so cool that you could say, hey, I talked to somebody that's been on AEW television, that's been on WWE television. It's just so cool, and I just love the sport. And tomorrow night, unfortunately, I can't be there, but Creative Pro puts on the best events. If you have not bought a ticket already, you're missing out. You're missing out a
Good
ton.
stuff. Like really
Every
good
show
stuff.
I've been to, well, I've been to 3 shows, but
Geek's spoiled. If you go back and watch the last show, his squirrely little face is every reaction. He's like, he's like, he knows what the hell he's doing, Ryan.
I
He's
was actually in the front row.
every movement that the camera doing, he's like doing that creeper. I'll be watching you. No, I'm reacting now.
Yeah, at the Creative Pro show, the last one, he came up to me and I was like, "Oh, I didn't know you were here." I was like, that was like, we just had like a good 10-minute conversation. But the last Creative Pro show, I believe it was the Grand Stage. No, actually, no, it was like 2 shows ago. The last one in Melville. The last one, where I think it is tomorrow. Mistake me if I'm wrong. I'm sometimes wrong.
The last 2 of them. I think the last 2 was in Melville. Yeah,
we'll just say the Grand Stage. What an event that was! It was such a great event, and to top it all off, in the main event, Bryce Donovan finally getting his moment. Battling through a failed lung,
But
being
Brandon,
the one-lunged
Mark.
angel.
You're in the chat, so you're a Mark. Thank you.
Hey Brandon, oh jeez, this guy, this guy,
It's your boss.
this guy. Yeah, not anymore. Tune in. You'll see why. Just tune in.
Oh boy!
Spoiler alert!
Yeah.
Right?
Spoiler alert!
Yeah, spoiler. Ooh, spoiler alert. Yeah.
Yeah. Is this breaking news right now?
Brandon, if I'm a Mark, then what do you call a guy that's internationally known? Is it still a Mark?
Yeah, Dank was saying he was what, globally known?
Locally.
He was globally.
Locally
so you guys are internationally known. Papa Dank's globally known. I'm universally known.
You're gonna get hit with the copyright for Universal for saying that.
We're just gonna keep going with like every single podcast like universally Galaxy. There's gonna be somebody that says Galaxy, even though
nationwide known.
Nationwide. Well, that could be
We did have 2 ladies that are like Galaxy known, so we could probably try to send them your way. Billy Stark. Try to see if you can get Billy on your podcast.
Billy Stark.
Yeah, she's good.
Billy Stark is awesome. If you ever get a chance to check out her stuff, she's getting into hardcore game, and it freaks me out because she's so like friendly and sweet.
Oh, really? Yeah, I have a friend that's been like he's been saying to me like he's gonna be training soon for wrestling, and he's like, I want to take a flaming table thumbtack spot, and I'm like, you're out of your damn mind. I'm like, what are you thinking? The thing is, he takes bumps on concrete all the time because he has a black belt. So I'm like, you know what? If you want to, go for it. And I'm like, if I get into the sport, if I get into training, you have to pay me like $1 million to land on concrete like Mick Foley style. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't know if my back can handle that. I probably know his back can probably handle it because again, he takes bumps on concrete all the time. But I'm like, there's no way I can do that. You gotta pay me $1 million.
Oh, look who it is! It's Papa Dank.
Oh God,
it's the locally known right there.
This guy.
Known.
Hey, Mr. Dankers, thank you for the sticker, by the way. It's gonna be on my coin jar in a few weeks. So.
Yeah.
I keep all my stickers on my coin jar. Geek.
I got a sticker wall, so.
Sticker wall.
My lights.
You definitely need to the 2 female wrestlers you definitely need to hit up for your interviewing. You do, Ryan, is Billy Stark, because she has an email on her Instagram and her Twitter.
Really?
Yeah, and you could ask her if she's available a day. And another one, Riley Rocket. Riley Rocket wrestles for Impact now.
Oh, really?
Yes. She was trained by Ricky.
Oh, global. Okay.
Global. Yes. Sorry, we might have offended.
Oh,
it's global. He's gonna cancel. He's gonna cancel all of our podcasts. He's gonna create another championship, and it's gonna be like, oh, look at me on the 23-6 King of Podcasts champion now.
He's gonna. I can see him because he has all that. He has that money. He has that bread.
He has all that bread from Walmart.
Crumbs.
Walmart.
Red crumbs. Get it?
Crumbs.
All right.
That's
So
the cat butthole he was for.
The cat.
now he's calling us all marks. Look at that.
Oh, Marks.
Yeah, I did. Papa Dank, thank you. I know. I'm a mark on the universe of the internationally world wrestling. We have made a mark. Name one UK wrestler that isn't in your DM saying, "Can I come on your podcast, please?"
He's got you there.
It is kind. He is telling the truth though. It's like in the DMs. It's like basically like we haven't gotten back to everybody, and me and Joe feel really bad.
Yeah, we feel horrible.
Yeah, I took a few weeks off of my podcast. I was school and everything. Just got my license.
Ones that we really would send your way, like Kiara from England. She's a doll. She's a heel, but she's a doll.
Really?
And Shorty, and you would love Shorty because she's a singer, she's a rapper, she's an artist, and she's a wrestler. I said that already in the first one. There's a lot.
We can't forget about one guy that we had on our podcast. Mr. Alex Price.
Alex Price, which you'll be there tomorrow night.
He's going tomorrow for the Creative Pro Championship right there.
Geek, I make fun of Geek. Geek's gonna be crying on camera. He's a my guy.
I do admit though I got a good lineup ahead for my podcast. So I got some good guests coming your way, but all around everybody has great guests. I mean,
this is gonna be our year. I think this is. I thought last year was our year. I think this year with the guests,
all of us, right?
I think so far this year the podcast game has been really hot.
Oh, it's been awesome,
especially the Long Island podcast.
Oh,
game.
Let's say that it's the Long Island podcast that's been awesome.
Because now we have what's the new one that's open over at VPW Ace Retro.
Ace Retro, I saw that.
Digital Cap, right? So it's like there was not a lot of podcasts back like a couple months ago. Now everybody's doing a podcast, you know?
Yeah, I've been no, it's I remember just wanting to start a podcast. I was like, I don't even know if I want to start one, and I was just talking to my dad. I'm like, you know, if I start a podcast, I don't have the equipment. Two, I don't know what I would name it. Like, what would it be on? And I remember contacting Joe, your favorite wrestler, Johnny Pretty Boy Collins.
Aww.
Which, by the way, it's his birthday today. Happy birthday,
Johnny!
Happy birthday! Hope you fall in the cake.
Wow!
Hope you fall on your little high heels into the cake, Johnny.
He's been growing on YouTube. I don't know if you guys have been noticing that.
Yeah,
he's been growing on YouTube.
It's like every time he's got another 1,000 subscribers.
If he comes,
it's like every day.
I'm not holding back, Ryan. I'm gonna give him.
I'm sure he's not gonna hold back on you.
Oh, we're gonna go at it like two cats in the alley.
Yeah,
Geek's gonna get the popcorn and be like.
Geek's just gonna. You're just gonna be yelling in the background. Warm up the damn popcorn! Like it's just like.
Mom, get the popcorn.
Mom, get the camera. They're fighting. Mom, they're fighting again. It's like. But no, I contacted Collins, and he was just a big support of just helping me. He's like, you should do this. I'll support you, and I was just like, I have support. Another person that gave me huge support, Coach Mamone.
Yeah, good guy.
Great guy. He just had a baby. Congrats to him.
Congratulations, brother.
Yeah.
I wish I got to know him a little bit more before he retired. I talked to him more when he was like in July of last year. Well, not July last year, like September of last year. And he was just like, he's like, yeah, like, dude, like, I have, like, if you need any help, just let me know. And I remember just starting. I remember I just saying to Collins, like, you gotta be my first guest. You've helped me so much. Like, dude, like, it's like, and I just remember the first episode. I was just like, I think I could do this. And I remember before that, I was just coming up with names. I was just like, oh my god, what am I gonna call this? What am I gonna call this? And I remember it just clicked, and I was like, dusting off the ropes. This is perfect.
Like we had that name that I'm not gonna say because all the wrestlers go when I say it. And then originally I wanted to call it because I'm like more like the old school, and I love like the WWF.
I like the present stuff,
the NWA and stuff, and Impact stuff, and Geeks like the now. So we were gonna call it the wrestling
time machine or something.
The wrestling time machine.
Oh, wrestling time machine.
They have something like that.
New age wrestling and indies and NWA and the all the new stuff, and I'm like the old school, the NWAs and the WCWs and the WWFs, and I just sounded like Orlando. Oh, WWFs, yeah, selling tickets.
Yeah, I'm like a mixture. I like the present day, especially with Triple H. Getting involved now. A lot of things are going good with that. But I also like looking at clips from 1999, like seeing how The Rock, Stone Cold, DX. Just hearing the stories. Oh, shut up, Brandon. That's
Brandon,
just
Brandon, you need to update the picture. I'm sorry, Brandon. You need to update it, man. You don't have the title.
Brandon's his new picture's gonna be when they show up. I'm gonna hit my fist. Gonna be his face. He's gonna go.
Joe, when are you going to show up?
I'm going to show up one day when you least expect it, Brandon. You're going to be sitting there like, I'm the fantasy champion. And you'll be like, when you flip over. And
that's not going to be for a long time. He's out. He's out for 10 months.
I'm going to do like Ted DiBiase. To the knee.
Ted DiBiase.
Remember when he beat up Piper and Piper was like hobbling around trying to get him in that match in the garden?
I think so. That sounds familiar. Really?
Yeah. So is that? See, that's how old I am.
Man, we haven't even got into the cap.
I know.
Let's start this cap prediction, guys.
Let's start.
You want to start?
Well, how about we save that for another time?
Because we already loaded up everything. So.
All right, let's
he's got everything loaded up. He's ready.
So where do you want to start? All right.
Let's want to start soft, like do like the women's match first. I can't say it. Every women's match lately has been fire.
Yeah.
Oh,
with Davian being there. Exactly.
Yeah, Davian, not America's sweetheart. Are you serious?
Davian, she's been on the podcast too, right?
Oh yeah.
I think I've heard about that Davine was on the podcast.
She needs to come on your show. She's really good and she's funny.
Yeah, super nice.
No, as long as they're super nice, I'm fine with that. You
gotta catch them on the right day. If they had like JC. Oh, I saw the TJ.
TJ Crawford. I know we're jumping into it, Joe. All right, so let's start.
So what match do you want to start with first?
Or the top. We'll start with the top.
The Cap women's match.
Yeah, all right.
We have Davian. You do the announcements. I suck at that.
Davian versus Alicia versus Ava Everett.
I can't be the only one on my screen. Am I blocked?
Yes, me too. Yeah, we're both seen.
Hello?
There we go.
Okay.
There you go. I took it off. There you go.
I'm like, am I here?
Okay, let's start with our third dude for the day. What do you think about the women's match?
The honorary.
Oh, see, here's the thing. Davine, we've seen a lot in Creative Pro. Remind me again. It was Ash Everett, and there was somebody else that
It's Ava Everett.
Ava Everett,
yeah.
And then
Aisha, right?
Aisha.
It's Aisha.
I think it's Aisha.
Yeah, Aisha. I think it's Aisha Edwards, right?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
She's an Impact. She's an Impact wrestler.
Yeah.
I feel like Davine is going to win just because again we haven't seen what the other two can do, but I feel
Ava's
like
Ava's really good.
But I feel like the role Davine's been having lately, I think she can win. I think that role is gonna continue, and I think she's gonna win.
It's only a matter of time before she starts facing men.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
She has the men's title in what's the promotion again?
Chaotic.
In Chaotic in Boston.
Hmm.
She's the first woman to ever win the main title there.
So it's only a matter of time before she starts.
We're gonna see that in our lifetime in WWE or AEW that a woman's gonna win the main belt. I'm calling it.
Well, they did an Impact, so.
Don't want to see Charlotte Flair because WWE gaming will get errors. You know that, Ryan. You play a Charlotte Flair, instantly the game gets an error.
Yeah, Charlotte Flair comes back, she wins a title. It's repeat. Charlotte Flair comes back, she wins a title, she goes off for a month. She comes back, she goes after the title.
So are we convinced everybody has Davian for this
Yep.
one?
I have
Davian. Ryan's Davian and Geek's Davian. Okay, next.
All right, we got
let's
the tag team match. Johnny Clash and a mystery partner against. We got the Birds of the Sun. We got CPA and Kevin Tibbs.
Brick City Boys.
And we got the Brick City Boys.
Brick City Boys.
Okay, guys. Ryan, who do you got in this one?
Well, here's the thing. No offense, but I'm automatically ruling out Johnny Clash and his partner because, again, I don't know his partner. I can't say who his partner. If his partner was like Braun Strowman, I was like, yeah, hell yeah. But we don't know who his partner is until tomorrow. Yeah, so I can't say Johnny Clash and the partner is gonna win because I do not know who the partner is. Birds of the Sun, they've been on a roll. Joe, you were there when they won tag titles.
Yeah, dude. They're a great tag team at ISPW. Oh my god,
so you know what they can do.
Oh yes.
Brick City Boys.
Oh, great.
They're great. They can do some damage. They can have the upper hand in this match. CPA and Tibbs. We haven't seen them.
Yeah.
We haven't seen them tag, so who knows if there will be any communication issues, if there will be any if they do not get along with each other. So my prediction, it narrows down to Birds of the Sun and Brick City Boys. I think just by going with how it's like a 50-50 for me.
It all depends on who Clash's partner is too.
Yeah, again, that's what I'm saying. It depends on who Clash's partner is. But just saying if Clash's partner, if we just because we don't know who the partner is, I can't say that they will win. I'm gonna go with. I'm sorry, Leo. Brick City Boys.
Wow.
I'm gonna say Brick City. I think it's gonna be their time. I think they're gonna really go at it tomorrow. I think they're gonna say, this is our opportunity. This might be our last opportunity. Especially in a fatal 4-way, anybody can get pinned. It's not like they have to go against. They can pin Leo Sparrow. They can pin Johnny Clash. It doesn't matter. They can pin CPA. CPA might be struggling with his tie, and all of a sudden roll up 1, 2, 3. It doesn't. It can be like that. But they're just so powerful in the ring. They really, it's almost like the Legion of Doom in a certain way. You know, they're not a high-flying team, but they really get the job done. And I think they'll get the job done tomorrow. Totally. That's my prediction.
Geekum?
Joe, who do you have?
I have my boys from the skies of the sun. Caca, caca.
We got the birds. We both got the bird.
What about them birds? You to put that bird. Because I watched them boys win the titles. I was the first person to take a picture with the new. They were the ISPW tag. You guys all need to come up for an ISPW show. Just pack into Papa Dank's car and come up to New Jersey and
pack in. I already had to pack in his car for the Connecticut show for VPW.
You know what's funny? If there's when there's another ISPW show and I can go, you guys don't even have to drive off Long Island. Just take the freaking ferry to Connecticut and then drive to take the ferry to.
I do not know.
And then drive to Sussex.
I'm terrible. Ever since if I leave New York, that's it. The geek is lost. You know what I mean?
No.
I said to Dank, I was like, we should take the ferry, and then we was no, we're just gonna drive the whole way, and it takes what should have been like a 3-hour drive took 6 hours because of traffic. Because of traffic. Traffic was bad.
But Dank doesn't know the fun thing about taking a ferry.
I've been on the ferry. It's so cool. You got to see, the water. You get to, you can get food. You can go on the top
they
deck.
had hot dogs on my boat. I was
happy. You can get so much. Heck, if you even want to, you could stay in your car if you wanted to. If you want to listen to music, stay in your car. But
you can also get drunk on the ferry. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, don't. Especially if your car's on the ferry, don't drink.
Yeah, hell yeah. No.
Oh, no.
Don't drink. Unless if you're not driving, but still, don't drink. Don't drink at all. Yeah, no, drinking and driving is really bad.
But anyway, I got the birds because I think it's Leo Sparrow's time. He lost at the tag titles. He needs to gain that momentum back. With him and GKM have to get their momentum back, and I feel the right way to do that is to win this Fatal 4-Way.
Yep.
So.
All right, next match.
All right, we got Jay George, Kip, and Bam Davis versus the returning TJ Crawford.
TJ Crawford.
He's back. I think you sent it to me, Joe. Did you send it to me?
Yeah, I sent you the video they posted on
when he returned.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because I was at the show with him in July, and we watched him lose.
We watched TJ versus Eric in July. That was awesome.
TJ.
And also, I made a cameo on what's his name's video.
And Jack's
video, yeah.
Jack's vlog.
Make
sure you subscribe, right?
Don't subscribe to theirs.
Subscribe to this.
Wow.
No, he was really like that. He's like, yeah, subscribe to Jack Thomason vlogs. That's right.
He got mad.
He got
so mad at me. Geek's like, you really had to do that, Joe, didn't you? I'm like, yes, promotion.
But who does everybody have now?
Okay. Okay. Ryan, your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna. I can't say TJ Crawford because again he's been out of the ring for over a year, probably going to have some ring rust, But I think he'll do well tomorrow. But I don't think, especially from being away from the ring for a year with injury, who knows where his mindset will be tomorrow? Who knows how is he 100%? So. I'm automatically ruling out TJ Crawford. No offense, but I'm automatically ruling him out. Jay George, Liam Davis, and Evil Kip. That's 3 dominating wrestlers in Creative Pro right now. I'm gonna say Evil Kip is going to retain the Cap medal.
The medal?
The Mayhem medal. I think Kip is going to pull one of his tricks again. I think he's going to, he's going to outsmart his opponents once again, and I think he's going to retain the.
And like geek as he does all the time.
You're going against TJ Crawford, the great TJ Crawford.
I'm sorry, but if he did not get injured, I would say he probably. But because he's been out of the ring for so long, this is his first match back, I think. Mistake me if I'm wrong.
Is this first match or is this second?
No, it's probably second because there was that video I sent you.
I think he just returned. I think this is literally his first match back.
If this is his first match back, I do not think he will win tomorrow.
Yeah, they'll probably give him the L. I have a weird feeling they're going to give him the L. That's weird. They say.
I don't think.
If he does lose, TJ's not getting pinned. It will be either Liam Davis.
It'll probably be Jay George.
I'll
say that. Kip's going to pin Jay George. That's my prediction. Let's go a little more.
He's going to have that medal.
How long do I think he's going to have that medal?
Yeah.
Christmas
time? You think he'll lose
Christmas.
I think somebody is going to. I think Santa Claus will get involved somehow.
It'll be somebody else.
And it'll
I
be
think
like a Mr. Santa, and then
Yeah.
he takes off the beard and everything.
Oh my
Right.
God, it's Mike Anthony. No.
Oh God, Mike Anthony takes up.
That would be classic stuff right there. And it's like he's not really crazy, right?
He's
Santa.
Santa Claus
He's-
is crazy now.
It's remember when WWE did a good Santa versus bad Santa?
Oh jeez.
Would Santa have a black beard like mine or something? Or-
It was Mark Henry as good Santa, Damian Sandow as bad Santa, and good Santa, would be like regular Santa. They would, he would make kids' wishes come true. Give them gifts. While bad Santa was like, he's like, ugh, like he was like all that. He did have like a kind of like a black tint to his beard, almost like a dirty beard.
But yeah, that should be a great match as well. Because come on, it's T.J. Crawford in that match. So
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good match no matter what.
no matter what.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna go towards. Here we go. We're gonna go to this match now. We got.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the Wolves versus
The
Bear
Wolves.
Country right there. Well, Iron Savages, I guess, right?
Okay. I'll take this. I'll take the first prediction this time. I got the Wolves for the win. I guess are they the heels in the match, or is that
Believe so.
the other guys?
I believe Bear Country is a good.
If
is
Bear
the faces.
Country's the heels, I like the Wolves, but it's gonna be a close match.
Man.
Something's gonna happen to one of the Bears, and they're gonna run to the back, and it's gonna be a solo win. But it's not gonna be a clean win because the referee's not gonna see something.
Joe, do you remember watching the Wolves back in Ring of Honor, or no?
I watched them more when they did Impact.
You what? Really? Because I remember when they faced El Generico and Kevin Steen at that time in the ladder
Was I
match.
there for that one? I think I was. Right?
That was the thing. Was that 09? I think that was 2000.
I think it was 09. Yeah. I remember going to a show and I see the Wolves with you.
The Wolves. Oh my God! If these are the same Wolves that they were in Ring of Honor, holy crap! This is going to be a fucking amazing match. And all I could say is they're just great, right? What are some of your favorite Wolves matches, Joe, that you enjoyed?
I remember. I can't think of the exact opponent, but I know they had really good matches. I remember watching an Impact and stuff like that back in the day.
Ryan, what about you?
Of my prediction.
Yeah.
First your favorite Wolves match, or you liked.
All right, geek, start shaking your head now. Start shaking your head. I've never watched a Wolves match.
Wow.
See,
He's gonna.
see here because again, I do not watch. I don't really watch Impact that much. I'll admit, I do not watch Impact that much.
I watched the Wolves more when they were in Ring of Honor, when they faced El Generico.
Ring of Honor.
Yeah. So yeah.
I do not watch Impact. I do not watch Ring of Honor. I think that's what I was mixing up because I don't watch Ring of Honor.
I think a lot of people don't watch Impact because it doesn't come up on a lot of people's radar.
That's
more
what
than
it is.
W's,
What it is.
WWEs.
It's also not on like a major TV channel. It's like it's not like USA Network or TNT. It's like on like something that starts with a B, I think.
When they took it off Twitch, when they put it on Access, and took it off Twitch, I stopped watching because I'm like,
Oh, they did take it off Twitch? Wow.
Yeah, they took it off Twitch. Yeah, I went on Access, and
I started watching it on Twitch out of nowhere. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this. And I'm like, now it's gone. I'm gonna watch.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
so.
your prediction, Mr. Dust.
Simple. Bears Country. Bear Country.
Okay.
I think Bear Country is a great tag team. I think they've been dominant for the past year, and I think they're definitely gonna win. And I gotta support my guy Bear Bronson, great guy.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I think Bear Country's gonna win.
Okay. Geekum?
I'm gonna say Bear Country too. Although I do really want to see the Wolves win, but I'm gonna have to. Agree
It's for the tag titles, right?
No, it's just a regular tag match. Like
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, next match.
What do we got? We got now we got the tag titles.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Those guys.
those guys that Joe loves, right?
Oh, I think they're the most. My stomach hurts when I even think about them. Ugh. Ugh.
But they're going against Slade and Mark Sterling, so that's going to be a kind of.
I picked the opponents by squash match. Just like absolutely, I tripped over the rope. Joe trip a referee. I get away with it because I'm a New York kind of style. I'll trip him to the ring. Oopsie, oopsie, poopsie. Hope the small guy falls on top of the big guy. Oh no, you fell on me. Joe, so mean. And Ryan's like, don't do that to them, Joe. Don't tell me what to do.
Don't. Ryan's just saying, Joe, stop.
Yeah, I'm just like, Joe, don't go there.
Gun show here, man. I'm
Gun
strong.
show?
Grab me, young. All right, I have the opponents that are facing them. Geekums or Ryan, you go.
You already know mine. You already know my pick.
We already know his pick already. So, but I'm gonna have to go. I want Even Stevens to win this match, but I don't know. Slade and Mark Sterling might retain this one. Yeah.
Jeez.
Because man, Slade is a very unfair partner, right?
I will say that Slade is one of the most dangerous opponents you can have. But how long have Smart Mark Sterling and Slade have been tag team partners? How long?
Since the grand stage.
So basically, a couple months. How long have the Stevens been partners for?
3 years, 4 years, 5 years, maybe.
How long have they been brothers for?
Ever.
Their entire life. They got the chemistry. They got everything down. The Stevens are going to win. My prediction right there.
Why don't we have Kara in the chat? Because she's like a big Cap supporter. I'm surprised she hasn't like chimed in yet. I'm shocked.
Oh really?
You mean Ciara, right?
I'm surprised we didn't invite Ciara. I'm shocked. I'm shocked we didn't.
Ciara.
Yeah.
Yes. The
Ciara.
cosplaying queen of the indies. Every week new, it's like choose your character.
She shows Percy Ryan at the VPW show.
Yeah. Somebody new every time, right?
She's like that person on that game. Choose your character. Like, that's her.
Choose your character. Dun, 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 dun,
mine would be me dressed like dudes at ringside. I'll be doing this, and then have me dressed like a ghost. Hey, next one.
I'm gonna dress as myself.
Yeah.
All right, and we got a 6-man tag match. We got Dr. Cool.
Oh, jeez.
Bully Ray Dudley, Phil, against Dante, VSK, and Eric James. I'm sure Jack will be in there somewhere.
I think Jack's going to be like at ringside.
He said he's going to be there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he's going to be like in the corner of at least what I call them, the Adrenaline Party Express.
Adrenaline Party Express.
So what do you got in this one, guys?
This is a hard one.
Both
very
teams
hard.
are fire.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's very hard. You got Eric James and VSK who have tagged in the past, so they got chemistry there. You got Dante and Eric who have been teaming for a bit of time now. Even though Phil Cardigan and Dr. Cool, they haven't teamed, they got Bully Ray on their team who has been wrestling for before I was even born.
Yeah.
And he is definitely, when it comes to tag matches, he can get the job done. So so prediction wise, I'm going to say the team of Dante Drago, Eric James, and VSK. I think they're going to win tomorrow. I think even though Eric James lost his Creative Pro Championship, even though Jack Thompson and Dante Drago lost their tag team championships, #MajorPod cheated. I think
they're over that.
I think they're I think they're gonna get back on the roll. I think they're gonna get the party started. No pun intended for Dante Drago, but I think the party is going to start right back up. I think VSK especially getting involved. Right there, I think they're gonna win. I think definitely.
I think Jack's going to be a major factor.
I think Jack's going to be a key factor. I 100% agree with you. So, yeah, but I do think, especially with the experience, the chemistry, all around, I think the team of, at least what I call them, the Adrenaline Party Express are going to win.
Okay.
Wow, that's a great tag team name right there.
My prediction is both teams are fire, but this match, I'm not going to predict the winner. I'm just going to say the match is going to be great.
Fair.
We're not even there yet, Joe.
I know.
we got 2 more big matches.
No, I'm not kicking out. I'm just saying that match is going to be fire. And so I'm not picking a winner. I'm just saying both teams are great, and the match is going to be fire. Okay, next.
This whole card's going to be fire. I'm sorry to say this.
Are you practicing your facial expressions? Because you know you got ringside seats again. So practice it.
I'll make sure I wear my dudes at ringside shirts so I can get on Twitch.
And they'll blur it out. You're like, dang it, no.
They had to blur it out right there, right?
They blur your face out because they noticed the shirt on the faces on the shirt.
Oh, right.
They blur your side of the shirt because it kind of looks vulgar, so they blur your whole face.
I'm gonna have to agree with Ryan on this one. We said it's an Adrenaline Party Express. Is that what it is? Right?
That's what I call them. Because the team. This is how I did it. The Adrenaline Express is a team of VSK and Eric James. Dante Drago is all about parties, and also there's something called the Party Express. So I was like, Adrenaline Party Express. There you go.
Where does VBU fit in this?
VBU? Well, technically, Jack is out, so it's not technically VBU. It's technically larger than life, but since Jack's not wrestling in the match, it's technically not larger than life.
Yeah.
It's somewhat. It's I would say it's Papa Dank. It's half larger than life. It's above averagely life.
But yeah.
So.
Yep.
Joe, you're just digging a hole right now. I'm sorry.
He's digging that hole.
Digging a hole to Japan. Digging it to Long Island. I'll be there soon.
No, you won't. No, but all right. Next match. But anyway, the 2 matches I'm looking forward to right now. We got I don't have a graphic, but the dog collar match, which is Brian Myers versus everybody's favorite Vargas.
Oh,
Jeez Louise.
Will it be bloody? That's my thing.
That guy.
I say it's gonna be bloody.
I love what's his name, but I have a feeling they're gonna put Vargas over. Big time. I think Vargas is gonna win. I have a feeling, but I feeling yes. No, I have not had any alcohol yet. I have a feeling that the match will not be a swift win. It will be a cheat fest because of his manager. Because Ariel is out. Yes, Ariella Nix is going to get involved. She's going to cost within the match, and he's going to... And then he's going to be bleeding. Yeah. Blood. Lots of blood. So if your children's... Your children's... This is
Joe, go drink
some water.
Yes. It's water. I swear it's water. It's going to be... If you're bringing your children to the show, prepare to put your hands by the rows a lot, because this match is going to be like the John Cena versus JBL match. I think it's
John Cena JBL. That match was bloody as anything. I've seen the highlights and holy shit. Excuse my language, but
we can curse.
No, you can curse.
Oh, all right, sweet. But no, that match was brutal. If I remember correctly, Cena's whole face.
Yet anymore? Does they show that on the network anymore?
I don't know. If they do, then it has to be like black and white,
or password protected. password
Any-
protected. You know what I mean?
Anytime there's blood, they have to put a filter on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
Yeah, that
whole
was-
thing. That's a lot.
Yeah, I don't get that either. It you still see there's blood. It's just that now it's like not red.
My child still sees its blood. It's not ketchup on his face.
Yeah, it's not ketchup.
Did he
Unless-
He didn't accidentally squeeze the ketchup thing.
Well, unless if Dean Ambrose came out with a hot dog cart,
Yeah, jeez.
then
Do
then
you
you'll
see
then
blood-
the
you see
ketchup.
blood at
Did-
the show
did I
tomorrow?
He could be the only one using the ketchup bottle. All the rest of New Yorkers would be booing him if he did.
What was that metal? What was that metal geek? Sorry.
Do you see blood tomorrow night?
Do I see blood tomorrow night? I'll say yes, but I don't think as much as Joe says there will be.
Yep.
I think
It's a dog column.
Oh, I think there will be blood, but I don't think there will be blood like Cena versus JBL. But I do think there will be some sort of blood drawn
You see
tomorrow.
like an MJF and CM Punk are not that bloody.
No, not like that. I'm saying like maybe like just like maybe a little blood rushing down, maybe few blood drops on the shirt or chest, but not like dripping all over the place, like how like if John Cena just broke his nose. Like no.
Man,
That freaked me out because I showed my dad and he was like, "Wrestling's foot." Damn. Wrestling's foot.
Yeah.
The funniest match I've seen live is probably Jay Briscoe versus Samoa Joe in a steel cage. It was so bloody that Jay Briscoe's face was glotting.
Oh jeez.
Blood was glotting from his face. That's how bloody that match was. So, you know.
Jeez Louise.
Imagine the kids in the future that see all that blood like that and they're like, "That's what wrestling's like."
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, I want to be a pro wrestler. Oh yeah, no.
I'll be ballet. At least you're
I wanna be a
carrying
pro-
girls around.
No, thanks.
you know.
That doesn't involve any blood.
And I'm like, yeah,
Unless if you fall on your face.
yeah,
trying
if you
to-
trip
trying
with
to do the-
those hee shoes on.
I still don't know how they do that.
All right. So are we all agree Vargas or Ryan said?
Yes.
What'd you say?
I haven't made my prediction yet. I don't think Vargas is going to win. I think Brian Myers. I think Brian Myers is going to come out on top tomorrow. I think he, experienced wrestler. He knows what he's getting himself into. I think he has a plan, especially with the disadvantage in a 2-on-1. Might see Matt Cardona, maybe another guy in an Edge style costume, and then all of a sudden it turns out to be somebody that you wouldn't know. Like it could be anything.
It could be Cardona. Could be a surprise in his back pocket right there. It is no
Could be.
DQ, right?
It's no DQ. Well, if it's a dog collar match, it has to be no DQ.
Exactly. So
I don't think they'll make a dog collar match with DQ. It's technically a weapons match.
Yeah, it's like having a Hell in a Cell match. A Hell in a Cell match, but with disqualifications.
It's
like
happened before.
and Canada, which is complete. I'm sorry, I'm gonna give a rant about this. 2019 Rollins Fiend, stupidest ending to a match ever. I don't blame the fans chanting "We want a refund" after that. That was so stupid. A match with no disqualifications should not end in a disqualification. It's like ending a Royal Rumble without the last superstar having both feet touch the floor before also going over the top rope. It's like, oh, last two, we'll just pick 50-50. Oh, here's your winner. Like, no, you can't have a disqualification in a Hell in a Cell match. It doesn't make sense. I was extremely mad. I hope never ever again I will see a match like that. Worst Hell in a Cell match I've ever seen just because of the result. It was... I think Rollins was mad. I think Rollins was mad that it ended like that. If I'm not mistaken, because I believe he was like, this shouldn't end like that. And obviously fans, here's the thing. Rollins took place in one of the worst Hell in a Cell matches ever, and some of the best Hell in a Cell matches ever. Rollins versus Ambrose 2014, Rollins versus Cody Rhodes 2022, even Rollins versus Kevin Owens back in 2016. That wasn't bad. Rollins knows how to put on a good Hell in a Cell match. It's just that one match with The Fiend, terrible, terrible, terrible. I'm sorry we're going off topic, but I had to get that out because that was just stupid.
It's okay, Ryan. Ryan, that's our show. Our show is always off topic. It's just.
He knows I go on rants. You've seen it. I go on rants.
Yeah, I go on rants a lot. I'm sorry, but that was just nah.
Yeah.
So,
All right, is there anything else?
You're saying Brian, and then you both got Vargas, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so and then we got the main event, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't there one more? I thought there were, or is the Cap TV Championship match the main event?
The Cap TV champion. No, wait, what? There's the Cap TV. I thought we said that already.
No, we didn't say that one.
No.
Yet.
We didn't say that one.
Nope.
Oh yeah,
No.
we didn't say that one.
I don't remember.
Wow, we got that one. All right, we got Alex Reynolds defends against Mike Anthony, Aaron Rourke, and the Big Boofa, Desmond Cole.
Oh, Big Boofa. Boofa. Desmond, dude, this is a very tough pick. Because obviously Alex Reynolds, AEW star, awesome wrestler. You got Mike Anthony, who's been on a roll lately in Victory Pro Wrestling, but I think he's going to take that role onto Creative Pro now, especially since now he's the new Dr. Cool, if you haven't seen that video. You got Aaron Rourke, who has had a dominant year in 2022, collecting so many belts, so many championships. It's ridiculous. He's the belt collector of Long Island. And then you got Desmond Cole, who, if you mainly watch Creative Pro, you might not have seen his name a lot in Creative Pro shows, but this guy is no joke. Victory Pro Wrestling New York State champion. He went through an injury last year, and instead of giving up and just taking his time to recover, he worked his ass off to make a comeback. He worked his ass off to make it back in time. He was supposed to be out, I believe, later than usual. I was surprised when he came back, because I believe it was 3 months that he was out for, and I think it was supposed to be longer than that. He worked his ass off to get better. And once he got back, it's like he never left. It's like he never got injured. He worked his ass off to get a New York State Championship match and win the New York State Championship against Eric James. Desmond Cole is no joke. And I think tomorrow's match, I'm going to go with Desmond Cole. I'm saying it right now. Desmond Cole, I think, is the underdog in this match. And I think he's going to prove so many people wrong tomorrow. People are going to say Alex Reynolds is going to win tomorrow. People are going to say Aaron Rourke's going to win tomorrow. People are going to say Mike Anthony and Desmond Cole. I think Mike Anthony, if it's not Desmond, I hope it's Mike Anthony. I'm rooting for Mike and Desmond. But Desmond Cole has been on such a roll lately and has worked his ass off so much that I think he's going to win the championship tomorrow and prove everybody why he is called the Big Boofa. That's my pick. And I think the underdog is going to come out on top tomorrow. My pick.
Okay.
It's Desmond.
I'm going to go with Mike Anthony, obviously. Mike Anthony has been the biggest supporter of this podcast. He's been on a roll, like Ryan has said. And he deserves it, Deserves something, at least,
Yeah.
I'm going to go Mike Anthony on this one.
I like Big Boofa. He's a good wrestler. I got a chance to see him on that last July. But you got that right, Geekums. Mike Anthony has been giving us a lot of likes and a lot of not a lot of nice things from the Instagram page. So I
He's
got.
still crazy.
I'm not gonna say that, but Mike Anthony for the win.
That's
And Geek runs over, takes a picture, and gets hit in the head with the belt and says, "I'm not crazy." And then runs away. He's like, "I'm bleeding. It really hurt."
Thought you were not crazy.
It's gonna be like Daniel Bryan in 2011 when he was just chanting no and everybody chants yes. Mike Anthony's gonna get all in your face, say I'm not crazy, you're crazy, I'm not crazy, you're crazy. It's just gonna be like one of those, and he just loses concentration.
I see Mike. Sorry for interrupting. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. I wasn't talking. I finished.
He comes.
All right. No, but I was just gonna say Mike Anthony deserves a dark match as a AEW dark match. As well.
Definitely.
He should be on.
I think that's gonna probably be next year. Because there's a crop of people that they have not approached yet to be on AEW Dark.
A lot of people.
Well, especially since they're coming to New York soon, like in a couple weeks, something like that.
Actually, I think the 21st of September.
Who knows if we'll see any Creative Pro stars on AEW? Hopefully so. We've seen the likes of Jack Tomlinson, VSK, Eric James. We've also seen people, not on AEW Dark, but on AEW television, like Leo Sparrow. I believe Bryce Donovan was on there.
Candy Boy.
Candy Boy?
No, he's talking about Joey Silver. No, it's NYWC.
Joey Silver.
Joey Silver, yeah.
That name does sound familiar. Joey Silver does sound familiar.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah.
I think even he doesn't go to Creative Pro, but Alvin Alvarez. I did see him also on
I've
AEW.
heard of Alvin Alvarez.
Yeah.
Great guy. Absolute, not Ricky Starks, but absolute Alvin Alvarez. Great guy. Guys should have him on sometime. He's great to talk to.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Great.
Yep, definitely.
We'll be hanging out. We'll be hanging out
awesome.
in the unanswered message box.
Yeah, if you have one guy on, do not say Alvin's name, and you probably know who it is, Metal Geek.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who it is?
Who?
No, not Johnny Collins. Collins doesn't have any problems with Alvarez. It's Silky Smooth.
Ah, Silky.
Oh, yeah.
Silky.
Geek was on it a few days ago. We should have to. I got a message. I got a whatever for Silky.
Silky Smooth needs to come on the podcast.
Silky, I gotta have him on my podcast. I know he was just on Papa Dang's podcast. I could tell he's
a busy guy.
He's a busy guy. He's got infamous Adam Kane, Dr. Sleep, Anthony Gangone, and Percy Ryan lining himself in. But Silky Smooth is quite a guy.
Don't
quite
forget
Wi-Fi in his house.
Say Dirty. I was surprised by that. I'm not even gonna joke. Dirty Dango showing up. I was like, okay, we're gonna do this. I guess he's part of the group now.
Oh wow.
I'm sorry. I keep getting notifications on my phone. Because I just got like one of those spam things from Instagram.
What spam?
I hate those. When one of those like spam accounts when they tag you in a post and you're like, congratulations, you won this crap.
We got those in the beginning. Remember that, Geek?
Yeah, it's one of those. It's almost like you can't get rid of them, no matter how many times you block. You can't get rid of them.
No.
You can. You just report them.
Yeah, I do report them, but they always come back, as they always say.
Under a new account. That's it. You want a free iPhone? Remember that one, Joe?
Yeah. Do you want a free iPhone?
Our artist Joe Alphabet made a complete joke cartoon about it. You have to go back and look at that art. It's hilarious.
Oh, really?
I gotta see this, Joe. Joe, you have to send me this later.
It's so funny. Is everyone an iPhone? What? It's on there somewhere.
I gotta look.
I like the title belt in your background, by the way.
Oh, the New York State Championship. Do you know what else I got in the background?
Autographs.
23
Seth
6.
Rollins autograph. Oh, we got our sticker. Ah.
Got the sticker. Dude's at ringside. Yeah, it's not. It's not.
We're waiting for a ryandust sticker, right?
I want to get stickers. I do want to get dusting out the rope
They're hard and
stickers.
they're expensive. They're really
I-
expensive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I need to get some money. I also want to create T-shirts, but who knows?
Yeah.
When
Those are
that.
expensive too, man.
I was actually.
Sorry.
All right. No, I'm sorry. No, continue. I'll say my story after.
It's hard to get an artist that won't charge you an arm and a leg, and you have to go to a certain place that does everything: stickers, T-shirts, hats,
yeah.
so on and so on. So it's not like, yeah, I make you stuff. Come back in 2 days, it'll be done. And you come in, and it's like the logo looks like garbage.
Yeah,
Because
it's
it
like,
looks like they used the thing and they made it really big, and it's like looks like geek all pixelated.
What is this? This doesn't even say what I wanted to say.
It doesn't. It's just made it to spring and
I paid $100 for this, and instead of saying dusting off the ropes, it says dusting off the antelopes. Like what?
Yeah.
Like, but no, funny. I do have a funny story about shirts. I had a friend who streamed on Twitch. He was a gamer. He liked to play games on Twitch, and he had his own merch that he had. And I was his mod. I was a mod for him, a moderator. I helped him with his chat and stuff, commands, all that on Twitch. One day he texts me, he DMs me saying, "Look at my website," because he just created a website. It's not available anymore because he stopped streaming. And he was like, "Look at my website and look at one of the shirts." And I look at his shirt. I have it somewhere. I bought it because this was funny. He made a shirt of, not even joking, him laying in Doritos. Because he did a photo shoot of him just laying in Doritos. Not even joking you. And on the back, he had his logo, and I see myself pointing to the logo. And it was a photo of me that was in an Instagram post, but I think he just photoshopped it or something like that. And I thought it was so funny because I was on a shirt and I didn't even know about it until it happened.
So I was pointing and of him and laying in Doritos.
Yeah, it was just him laying in Doritos, but I was like, because it has myself on it, I'm buying it. So I bought it. I think it was like I think it was like a $30 shirt. I'm not even joking, but I was like, hey, if it has me on the back, I don't mind. But I was like, how am I gonna wear this in public and not have people staring at me?
No,
I'm sorry, but if I saw somebody in like a mall and they had somebody laying in Doritos on their shirt, I'd be like, yeah, that guy's going
places.
That guy has a style of clothing.
That guy has a style of Pretty Boy Johnny Collins.
Hey!
Shake my head.
Jeez Louise,
we still got one more match, Joe.
We do. You made it sound like we were done, Geek.
Well, Geek forgot about it, but it's the main event of the evening. Tomorrow.
This is the main event.
Tomorrow.
At Ringside Podcast Prediction Show for Creator Pro Wrestling. Thank you, Howard. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's Meme-mania.
Meme-mania.
It's a friend from college. Good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
But yeah. So it's from Dudes at Ringside's past, Joe. We got Bryce Donovan defending the title against the Prize City OG, Alec Price.
Alec Price, Geek's cry. Geek. The crying emoji immediately pops up for Geek for Bright.
I say, I don't know who I want to win. Jeez, man, they have to make it so tough. Now.
Here we go. The you know what emoji pops up? GIF pops up for Geek in this situation. It's what's her face eating the redhead. What's her name from Easy 8? Crying, eating the ice cream. I have to send you the meme later, Ryan.
This is gonna be a good match, right?
Yeah. I can't believe I had him on a podcast.
I don't know who to pick.
I'm just gonna eat this ice cream.
I don't think Joe knows even to pick.
I'm gonna pick Ryan. You pick first.
Alec Price versus Bryce Donovan, huh?
Mhm.
My
It's
prediction. My prediction is that I think that Bryce Donovan will retain tomorrow. I think Bryce will retain the championship. He has been on. I think 2022 is the year of Bryce Donovan in Create a Pro. He has proved so many people that he's not just a tag team wrestler. He's a singles competitor. He can win so many matches. He's not a force to be reckoned with. He doesn't, I'm not saying that because he has this, but I'm saying that he doesn't need Bobby Orlando to be successful. He doesn't need Max Caster to be successful. He's proven that he's his own guy. And Bryce Donovan, this year he had a collapsed lung. And the fact that he recovered, and then once he recovered, he won the Creator Pro Championship. It's just like I was saying with Desmond, and the tag titles. I was saying with Desmond Cole before, like with Desmond Cole, I was saying, he had an injury, but he did not give up. He continued, and once he got back, it's like he never left. And he won, and Desmond won a championship. Same with Bryce. He had a collapsed lung. Once he got back, it's like he never left. He challenged Eric for that championship. He won it on the grandest stage of them all for Creative Pro, the grand stage, and made history. And now facing Alec Price tomorrow, that's huge for Bryce. But I think he's going to win tomorrow. I think he's going to prove everybody wrong once again, that he's not just a tag team wrestler, that he is a singles competitor, that he's proving that he's going to be one of the greatest Creative Pro champions ever. And so far, he's doing just that, defending his championships, performing so good of matches. You got to wonder now, when will Bobby Orlando have enough? This is what's going on in my mind, and this is a question for you. You guys usually ask the questions. I'm going to give you a question. Do you guys think Bobby Orlando will have enough of Bryce Donovan soon? He's been, Bryce has been having all this success, and Bobby's been left in the dust almost. In VPW now, but in Creative Pro, it's been just Bryce Donovan. Bobby Orlando has not been seen as good as Bryce Donovan.
Oh, I have a weird thing. I just, since you said that, maybe Bobby Orlando turns on him tomorrow and costs him the title.
I think Bobby Orlando will have enough. We've seen what Bobby Orlando can do in that ring as a singles competitor. He does all these flips. He's entertaining as anything, and he makes wrestling really fun to watch. But when it comes to Creative Pro, Bryce Donovan Bobby's basically in Bryce's shadow, almost. When it came to that Creative Pro Championship, it was Bryce Donovan. It wasn't Bobby Orlando. Bobby Orlando, is Bobby even on the card tomorrow?
I don't think he is.
No, I don't.
No.
Is he? I don't. Maybe
Bobby Orlando. Maybe. But Bobby Orlando has been left in the dust by Bryce Donovan. Bryce Donovan is just focusing on the Creative Pro Championship right now. Bobby Orlando and Max Caster are the reasons why Bryce Donovan has that Creative Pro Championship. Bobby Orlando... Has Bryce even thanked Bobby Orlando?
No.
No.
I don't think he did.
Who knows? At least on screen, no. Who knows what goes on backstage? Who knows how Bobby feels about all of this? It could have been his moment. But it was Bryce's moment. Max has his moment on AEW. Bryce has his moment on Creative Pro. Where's Bobby's moment? Bobby's going to probably get sick and tired of this. He's going to be saying, where's my moment, bitches? Like, literally.
Yeah,
He was
totally.
in the
Like,
Fatal
you're
4
right,
Way
man.
for the TV. He was
Ryan,
at the grand
right.
stage.
He was in what?
He was in the Fatal 4 Way at the grand stage with that awesome match with Aaron Rourke, Bear Boulder, and crap.
But here's the thing, Bryce Donovan, it's just a one-on-one with Eric James. Bobby Orlando had to deal with Bear Bronson, VSK, and Aaron Rourke, all so good competitors. If it was a one-on-one, that could have been a totally different outcome. Bobby Orlando is... I wouldn't be surprised if Bobby Orlando is sick and tired of everybody getting moments and not him.
Turns heel?
I think it's almost time for Bobby's time. Bobby Orlando deserves his time, and I think he realizes to get his moment, to get his time, the one obstacle that's in the way for him is Bryce Donovan. He's already gone after the Creative Pro TV Championship. He's won the tag team titles. There's only one title left that he is not challenged for, I believe, and that is the Creative Pro Championship.
Like, there's so many weird situations in my head when it comes to Bobby Orlando. Maybe he'll try to do a heel run and turn on his partner.
What does he do with the goat?
What
does he do with the goat? What does he do with the goat? Is it like a different goat he comes out with?
A black goat with marketing black goat with the white flip.
It could be it could just still be Bobby Jr. just maybe with a Jedi cape.
Oh, good.
Just be like,
that'd be hilarious. With red eyes with the white flip, like he's
just has a lightsaber.
Yeah, a red lightsaber. There you go.
Oh God, there you go, Mark.
And then Bobby Orlando turns and he's just like, Bryce, I am your mother, bish.
No.
No. Just like,
as he gets cradled.
that'd be so funny if that just happened.
He could be crying. I can't count 3. No.
It's over. The tank. It's over now.
A tables match between Bryce and Bobby. Bobby's just holding on to Bryce's shirt or whatever. I am your mother. Just pushes him through the table.
Jesus. Geeks on the other side going, no.
No.
Why? Oh, here's a Band-Aid.
We didn't even do our predictions yet. No, Ryan went to his rant. Me and Joe didn't even do our predictions.
My prediction is my prediction is Bryce Donovan. Just to make everything clear.
And Geek's gonna get the book out, and I picked the Price City OG. No cap, son. No cap, son. No cap, son. No cap, son.
As much as I think Bryce is awesome, Price City OG is collecting those titles everywhere he goes. He's
taking it back to Boston. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's the only thing
Price
that Boston's going to take home this year. Hear how assault I'm tossing on a Boston wrestler? That's the only championship that Boston's taking home this year. Oh.
The only thing Boston's going to take this year is another big fat L.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
I still think I think Price City OG is taking that title tomorrow.
Oh really?
Like you said, I wouldn't be surprised if Bobby cost him by accident. Hits him.
Yeah, he bumps the rope. He accidentally grabs his arm or grabs a leg and thinks it's the other guy.
Hits him with the belt by accident.
And maybe Bryce turns on Bobby. Maybe that if Bobby accidentally costs Bryce the match, Bryce might turn on Bobby.
That could happen too.
And then maybe we can have Bryce versus Bobby with special guest referee Max Caster.
Ooh.
But who would be the
Lance scissor me.
No.
Geek him, scissor me.
No, who would be the would Max be the heel or would Max be the face?
Well, that would be the match to decide. Whoever he He's got to choose someone. Probably.
Because remember, Max is an ultimate heel too. Just look at AEW.
That's what I'm saying. He might side with Bryce. He might side with Bobby. Who knows? And then maybe Bobby Jr. gets involved. Who knows?
Somehow, right?
Somehow. Some way, somehow, Bobby Jr. turns heel on everybody and becomes Creative Pro Champion. That's the end of the year prediction for me. Bobby Jr. wins the Creative Pro Championship.
Do they even do a New Year's Eve show for Creative Pro?
I doubt it.
Oh God, Geek will be the first one online. I have no friends. I'm going to New Year's Eve.
They do a midnight show where they need to do like a 10 o'clock show and just have it end at like midnight or something like that when it's New Year's.
Oh God, you know that the mod would not let you sit in a wrestling event on New Year's Eve. She'd be like, "You're not doing that to me, no."
And then we all count down. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year.
Happy New
I'll
Year.
be too drunk. I'll be like, Happy New.
Yeah.
I mean, they do it at concerts. Sometimes there's New Year's Eve concerts.
Oh yeah.
No, it's just the match ends at 12. Like, it's like 10, 9, 8, 7.
Everybody's
6,
tired. Everybody's tired.
5, 4.
All the adult
3,
wrestling fans will be like 3, 2.
3, 2, 1. What? Like
That's
like
an
that.
actual bell. You heard that, Geek? We need
Like,
that. We need
Ryan's
that.
got a sound effect somewhere.
yeah, they just fall asleep, and all of a sudden they hear the bell, and it's like, what?
Well, the adults will be like, what? We need that sound effect for the podcast, Ryan. You need to send that to the Metal Geek.
Yeah, well, I also have this.
You need to find.
Are these
the
all
shoes.
copyright free?
Well, the bell sound effect, I don't know. It's just WWE's bell sound effect. And Seth Rollins, his laugh. Does he copyright his laugh?
Probably.
I don't know.
Oh,
Imagine
no.
he copyright. That'd be awesome.
You need to.
I don't think they could copyright a bell.
Imagine they did.
Oh, ding ding.
They copyright
It's-
everything.
Okay, but if you ring the bell at a Creative Pro show, okay, copyright. Like no, I don't think it could
They
be copyrighted.
copyrighted Too Sweet. They copyrighted this too.
Because that is that's a literal thing people use. That's something like a bell sound effect. It could be many variations. There could be many everybody could use a bell. The Too Sweet was used by the NWO first, and then Bullet Club, and then DX. Well, yeah, but then DX. But like technically, that was the NWOs. That they originated the bell. The bell has been found for years and years and years and years.
Yeah.
So is this sound effect. You gotta have anytime somebody curses, you just be like, oh.
You son of a. You son of a.
Yeah. Oh, that f***ing, that stupid mother Hell in a Cell match in 2019. Oh, that match f***ing sucked. That son of a like all that.
Just putting out. Johnny Collins, all they say is go. They'll keep it going like that. Johnny Collins, you son of a. No, Johnny Collins.
Oh my god.
Ran over. Some random Joe.
Every time Joe speaks, he'll just have like that. Every word.
Be like,
especially on Johnny Collins.
Every time I say the word Johnny Collins, I'm gonna get bleeped out. Like,
welcome to Dudes at Ringside. This is Metal Geek and Joe. Introduce yourself. Like that. You would be so.
You know what you could do, Ryan? You could.
What? Yeah. Oh, you. Hey, Brandon. Like that.
This is our logo.
This should definitely be a clip somewhere.
No, just get me, dude. You need to make a clip of me doing that whole thing with Johnny Collins. Johnny Collins, you can go. Your mom and just random isms. Like, what does he mean in wrestling? They're just like, what's his name? Quagmire. When he was like, cover your guys over his ears, and he started doing random crap. Like, okay, we just went off track, and we're like going off the bridge.
That was the main event, so.
The main event of the evening.
You want to end the
my question is, my last question: who do you think wins that battle royal to become Giant Clash's partner?
All right, I can give my honest answer, or I can give an answer that'll plug something in my podcast.
Okay, go for it.
I think you'll be officially Wicked Joe Clark. Oh, who's officially Joe Clark? Find out tomorrow on Testing Out the Ropes. Oh, Okay.
That's great.
That was classic stuff.
Geek, we need sound effects.
Ryan, where can people find you?
Where can people find me? You can find me on Instagram, ryandust WWE. I need to fix that. I should actually just change it to ryandust. I don't know why I still have WWE. You can find me on YouTube, where I host the Testing Out the Ropes podcast. It's just ryandust. What else? Twitter, but I don't really use Twitter that often. Well, it's another platform I use for the podcast, but it's just ryandust on Twitter. Wow. ryandust 707 or something like that. You can find me on Tinder at no, I'm kidding.
What?
Joe found that funny.
I found you on YouTube.
Yeah, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. That's most I use. So if any, I post on that. Instagram, I usually use Instagram the most, but YouTube I use for podcasts.
He's always in his DMs on Instagram.
Metal Geek is always in my DMs. He's like, oh, you going to the Creative Pro show tomorrow? I'm like, no. I wish, but I can't.
I wish you were going, dude.
I wish. One, I don't have a ride, and two, I gotta help.
He can pick you up.
I know that, but I gotta clean out here. If I could, if I could, I would. But again, I don't. Well, actually, I don't know.
That's what all the.
I got my shit. I got my podcast tomorrow. I got it at 4. What time's the show start? 6?
I think 6 or 7. Right?
You can do a short interview. You can do a.
That's what I did. That's what I did for the last Creative Pro show.
In 15 minutes.
I had
15 minutes.
I had a show at like 3:30. The show was like 5.
Geek Throws. You could do a show in the 30-minute like we usually do. Make it a short interview.
Yeah, but I also need a ride home. I don't want.
If you weird. You think it's gonna be like the episode of The Simpsons when that girl had the gummy bear on her butt and Homer's just like, and then you run out of the car. Geek sees the gummy bear on the back of your pants, and you just see him like this.
Yeah. Oh, that's not a gummy bear. Ah, like that, like.
We need that sound. We need to make one. Cause are you good at making sound effects, or you just find them?
I use something called Voice Mod. Geek,
you need to make one about me talking about Kiara. Oh, there goes Joe again talking about Kiara.
I can do all these custom pitches like this. Like I think my voice is lower now.
Yes, it is. Sounds like
I hit puberty finally.
Jeez, wow. See, it happened.
Yeah, finally.
Jesus Christ. You sound like one of our older guests.
That's weird. That's a weird one.
You need to interview Mother Endless.
Mother Endless. Oh, yeah. I do want to. I do want.
We talked about that at the show. Right?
If I do have her on, I gotta have her on during Halloween.
Dude,
She
she's hard to
is-
get a handle on. You're gonna have to like really like please let her in the thing.
I see what she does on in the ring, and I see the clips, and I just think she's one heck of a wrestler. I think she should be in Victory Pro Wrestling.
How
I
many
think-
times have I told you that, Geek?
A million times. How many times?
I think Mother Endless is great. I think she is one of the most dominant female women's wrestlers in the circuit right now.
Yeah, she needs to come to Long Island.
She's not a force to reckon with.
Yes.
She's so good in the
still
ring.
think that she needs to come east and just come to the New York. I want her to come to ISPW, but I doubt she'll ever do that.
I hope she comes to Victory Pro Wrestling. Heck, Creative Pro Wrestling. Creative Pro, you're missing out.
Definitely.
I'm afraid to say it because I know that thing that we all listen to when we're in the car, that thing in the box there, is called an ADO. We'll get a little mad because he doesn't like us talking about BPW.
What?
Oh,
All right,
jeez.
I'm the Metal Geek.
I'm Joe Panther the Third, and
I'm you're not your mom. That's Bobby Orlando. I'm Ryan Dust, and
we will catch you in the next one.